How about that? The Chiefs will go down as the best team in the NFL. They win this one 31-20. And Patrick Mahomes, he was your MVP.
He sent this tweet. You mentioned this in the car on the ride over here, Nate Burleson. This is back in 2013. I bet it feels amazing to be the quarterback who says, I'm going to Disney World after winning the Super Bowl. That was sent February 6th, 2013. And now he does get to go to Disney World. We expect to hear from him. Yeah, no doubt about it. Listen, for all you kids out there, forget it. For all you adults out there, put your energy out there. That was 7 years ago. Manifestation.
Sweet stuff.
Yeah, just like sow some seeds. And I feel like he knew eventually he wanted to be in that position. Now look at him, MVP going to Disneyland.
I believe if my math is right, he was in high school when he tweeted that. I think the next year he was drafted by Major League Baseball, and now he's here. And I think some of the overriding feeling on this is, guys, Patrick Mahomes is 24 years old. Yeah. He has already won the league MVP, the Super MVP. He's played 36 footbal games. That's it, 36.
All right, so what's his contract going to look like, KB?
I mean,
$40 million a year.
36 sounds like a good number to me, too. He's not even close to his prime yet.
Not even
like,
close.
You get in your prime as a quarterback, like your 5th year as a starter. This is infancy Mahomes, in utero Mahomes. So the contract's massive.
Andy Reid said that on NFL Network last night, joining our crew. He said, I don't know that we've seen nearly the best out of Patrick Mahomes. I think he's got years and years because he's going to add the one thing that he can't have without having it, experience.
Yes. Yeah, I remember he threw 50 touchdowns last year. And also on the network in the preseason, I think Andy was talking to Melissa and Mooch, and he said, I think Patrick's gotten much better this year. And we're like, come on, Andy. Come on, Andy. Andy, you crazy. He was way better. Not the numbers, but again last night, what did we see? The one thing we thought we might and might not. He ran again a bunch last night. He was also awesome at it. I think 2 years from now, Patrick Mahomes will enter his prime. 2 years.
And 3 months ago, his knee was on backwards when he had the dislocation, and he made it back, and he looked stronger and ever. A lot of flexing by him yesterday. And you know what? Rightfully so. He flexed on the entire league.
And a great job by the offensive line all season this year, especially last night, keeping him protected. Let's bring in Peter Schrager, who I'm sure has a smile on his face hearing us gloat and gush over Patrick Mahomes, who, I'll just be honest with you, you put on our map before he was even a Kansas City Chief. What do you think?
Well, thank you for that, Kay. He just walked by me, actually. He's here in the building. The press conference for the MVP and Andy Reid is going to start rather shortly. Mahomes looks like he didn't sleep at all, and he still looks like the best quarterback in football. It's been an amazing ride for Mahomes. I'll just give you this stat. He is now 5-0 in games where the Chiefs were down by double-digit points. 5-0. You go through the Hall of Fame quarterbacks, a lot of their numbers are 2-30 or 2-25 when they're down by double digits. 5-0, and he did it again last night for the 3rd straight playoff game. They were never, ever, ever defeated in the playoffs when they had him under center. And, you know, with 10 minutes left and you're down 10 points against the number 1 pass defense in the league, to say that, hey, we've got this and we're good and we're calm and we're ready to go, that tells you a lot about the way they feel about him. And that's what all of those players said in the locker room afterwards. Guys, he's the youngest quarterback to win the MVP and win a Super Bowl in his first 3 seasons. He still has so many years ahead of him. And yes, the contract talk will come, and we'll get into all that. But last night could have been a moment where he had his worst game as a professional quarterback, and in 10 minutes of play, he turned it all around, and now he's going to Disney World. An unbelievable night for Patrick Mahomes, and what's been an unbelievable start to a career. Hey, why don't we just embrace it? We had the NFL's 100 years. We've had the first decade of the 2010s. We had the 2020s. Let's have this, enjoy this time. Lamar, Watson, and of course, Mahomes. We've got some really good young quarterbacks who are ready to seize that torch. Mahomes is the king right now.
And we'll, of course, be reacting to this all day long. Peter will be there as Patrick Mahomes takes the podium, as all of those players get their well-deserved shine this morning. But it'll be a very interesting offseason in the AFC to see how things get shaken up with the quarterback position. But the Chiefs, they're definitely at the top, no matter where Tom Brady goes.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Listen, me and Kyle, we were just looking at that highlight, that 3rd and 15, and I leaned over. I said he didn't even have a set amount of steps when he was dropping back. Like usually it's like a 3-step drop, 7-step drop,
and then you throw.
You throw. He just kept backpedaling. You said buying himself time.
Yeah, he ran back like it was Tecmo Bowl, just kind of ad-libbed it. And afterwards he said, I needed a ton of time on that, and the lineman did give it to him. Look, Bosa was a maniac last night. When they needed it, they gave him time to run this play called Wasp to Tyreek. You got it.
I think that's like a 15-yard drop.
It is. It's unconventional as hell.
It's unconventional. He's unorthodox. And listen, he'll give you traditional quarterback play, but what makes him great, Kay, is that he can sidearm the ball 60 yards. He can keep backing up like it's a video game and throw it wherever on the field. And Kyle talked about it a second ago. he's also dangerous with his legs for how big he is.
He did it again.
He is, it's hard to say it, but he's revolutionizing the position again. And you think after 100 years of football that we've seen it all. We've seen every prototype, but he's like a sweet blend of all the greats that we've seen. And now he has a Super Bowl to match.
How about Travis Kelce?
How about him?
Travis Kelce, a perfect game by him yesterday, catching all of the targets that came in his direction. Extreme focus, knows how to have fun, and he's definitely the attitude of this team.
Yeah, he is.
The Beastie Boys remix of "You Got to Fight for Your Right to Lombardi" was really well done. Really well done. He puts the bar in Lombardi.
More on Patrick Mahomes, of course. I know, Kyle, you want to talk Shanahan.
I want to talk Shanahan a lot.
We got to talk Shanahan.
I'm frankly not buying his explanation what happened at the end of the first half, and I'm not sure his bromance GM is either.
Ooh, clutch is the question for the Niners. We know